I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the time team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum. And Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, the seeds of mutiny were planted.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main character's first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should undo most of the mess we've made.
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
And here is the eccentric enigma himself, Stardust.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stardust!
I'm surprised Stardust looks this composed. This is a huge match for him, and he's facing an opponent who's been on a real tear for the last few years.
Yes, but Orton has seemed more vulnerable of late, and who knows? Stardust might just be the cosmic force to bring the Viper back down to earth.
This is it, folks. Stardust and Randy Orton here in WrestleMania. The Viper is ready.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton!
A chill is in the air. The cold, calculated nature of Randy Orton is about to be on display. The Viper is a superstar who does not play well with others.
Evil intentions in mind tonight, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, Orton always knows when to strike, and when to strike first. Every generation, someone comes along who's simply so much better than everyone else. They just make it look easy. Randy Orton is that someone. He was born into greatness. For Randy Orton, the multi-time champion and master of mind games, after achieving so much these past few years, the only conquest left might be ruling all of WWE.
That's a scary thought, Corey, but you might be right. Unless Stardust has anything to say about it. Who knows how this match at the Showcase of the Immortals might shape the future of WWE.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Face first. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Foot landing directly on the face. The Viper in bad shape here.
And Orton needs to bring the match back to his pace.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. He's no longer looking at his best.
Stardust taking things very seriously. And Stardust is one step quicker.
Oh, an inverted DDT.
Stardust telling his opponent to bring it. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Stardust looking dangerous in there.
Everything's in Stardust's favor now. Oh, stiff boot to the face.
Underhook applied. Side effect.
He's headed to the top now.
And
Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, diving moonsault!
Oh, across the top rope.
Lift off.
Oh, my, apron senton.
Even more offense hitting Orton there, and it's adding up.
This is where you really find out what someone's made of.
Uh-oh. Dark matter.
Stardust just took his opponent on a journey that will be hard to come back from.
Stardust looking to end things with Queen's crossbow. Did Stardust just close this out?
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things, a moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Orton needs to return to his instincts.
That's not right. He's climbing to the top.
Oh, no. Look what we have here.
From the top rope. Orton gets the better there.
Randy looking to get back in this.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Uh-oh. Way too... Diving moonsault! And right away into the pin. 2 count. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Stardust.
Stardust has just etched his name among the Immortals. A shocking upset here at WrestleMania.
This could be the beginning of the end of Orton's dominance. Stardust might very well have shaken the foundations of WWE here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's the Time Team success story.
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to junk that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Hold on, your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no. Not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now R-Truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming, and frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time, but we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
I'm heading over to SmackDown to find one more time-tested warrior to join us.
Be smart. We need to ensure we're fully in sync and ready for everything Mutiny throws at us at Survivor Series.
No doubt. Rhea, welcome back. It feels like you haven't been around in forever. You have no idea how much you've been missed.
Aw, you noticed. How sweet. I don't suppose this enthusiastic greeting has anything to do with Survivor Series.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the most dominant woman in the whole damn sport and everyone knows it. Obviously, the office's recruiter-in-chief would glom on the second I walked through the locker room door.
I wouldn't call it glomming, Rhea. While you were off on your break, you might have missed the fact that a WWE civil war has broken out.
Oh, I'm well aware. Everyone's looking over their shoulder. Nobody trusts anyone. There's a sense of paranoia in the air. It's intoxicating. I love the chaos.
People are saying that obviously you'd return and join Mutiny. Sounds like that might be true.
People are saying is one of the greatest cop-outs of the modern age. Is that what you're saying? That I'm gonna stab WWE in the back so I can go enjoy the freedom of being ordered around by CM Punk?
Okay, that doesn't sound like you. But it is pretty clear that you're taking a certain amount of joy standing on both sides of the line. You need to pick a team.
I don't need to do anything. Besides, I'm not the woman you give the ultimatum to. I'm the woman who gets what I want.
And that is?
Picking up right where I left off. Main events, championships, you get the idea.
I have a lot of pull with the GMs on both brands. You join our Survivor Series team. I think I can arrange all that for you.
Make that happen, and I'm on board. Just remember, we're on this ride to the end no matter how brutal things get.
It's a deal. I'll talk to the GMs and get you right back to the spot you were in before you went away. Then you announce you're joining our Survivor Series team to take down Mutiny.
I'm in. Go pull the necessary strings.
I never thought I'd say this, but Rhea Ripley, you are a sight for sore eyes. When our mutual friend told me you were going to join our Survivor Series team...
Don't get ahead of yourself, Aldous. This is a transactional arrangement, and you still owe me what I want.
So I guess this isn't a done deal yet? I thought you were locked in. I'll need to speak to our team captains about this.
Is there an issue here? I don't want to join a side that doesn't have their act together.
Everything is fine. We believe our Team WWE leaders are doing an excellent job.
Unless you count getting manipulated by Punk and losing the Unity titles, sure. I'd say putting the future of WWE in the hands of a draft pick and some ex they split with years ago is foolish. But that's just me.
If the seeds of dissent you sow ever took flower, well, we would all reap chaos.
Poetic. Now, how are you going to compensate me in exchange for leading WWE into war with Mutiny?
I heard you wanted to get right back to where you were when you left. To that end, I am prepared to put you against your old enemy, Liv Morgan, for her Women's World Championship.
So you want to put a target on my back? Everyone who's been here working for a title opportunity will be gunning for me.
Look, I'm just trying to make this deal happen. What do you propose?
I'm going to earn the title opportunity like I've earned everything. Set up a match with me against your top contenders.
Why make things harder for yourself?
It's not harder for me, Aldous. It's harder for them. Make the #1 contenders match now.
Rhea Ripley has returned to SmackDown.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is competing to be the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, held by her sworn enemy, Liv Morgan.
I hear that Liv's already complaining about favoritism by the general manager. But if Rhea fails to knock off the ring rust, none of those complaints will matter.
Rhea Ripley's return match is moments away.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The hell's wrong with you? Stop it.
I can't help it, Corey. Lyra's exciting to watch. Whoa!
Please, stop.
And her opponents, first from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Fought her way to the top of NXT UK, then NXT, and now looking to dominate on the main roster.
And Valkyria is never intimidated. She beat none other than Becky Lynch to win the NXT Women's Championship.
And the scariest part is, guys, Lyra is just getting started.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
There is no one else quite like Nia Jax.
The only competitor to be in the men and women's Rumble on the same night.
Jax has such an incredible presence that will intimidate anyone.
If you're not intimidated, you'll just end up getting flattened.
Rhea Ripley has the opportunity to pick up right where she left off in the championship picture if she wins this triple threat match.
Well, that if is carrying a lot of weight, Cole. Lyra Valkyria and Nia Jax are no pushovers, and they're not going to roll over for the returning hero.
I wouldn't bet against Rhea tonight, Corey. Just take a look at those eyes. She intends to make a statement to WWE and Mutiny tonight.
And that definitely made solid impact.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Back elbow completely cuts them off.
She's taking things back into the ring.
One-arm lariat.
Boom. Engineering.
Right on the mark.
And we have a pin attempt. She gets a quick kick out there.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Guess she was looking for an old pal named Kendo under there.
Roundhouse kick. That was nasty. Wards that off. What a response. Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Going up high with the punch.
Lyra Valkyria found herself in the wrong place there.
Ripley's displaying that cutthroat approach to competition, sparing no pity for her opponent right now. Nice running crossbody. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
On. Northern Light suplex.
Oh, my goodness.
Dodge is out of the way.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Ooh.
Valkyria gets countered. German suplex. Looking stunned here, guys.
Oh, look at this. You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Clothesline. And look at from the back suplex.
She's going in for the pin.
Kick out before the ref's count.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Double underhook applied. Up and down.
Glam slam.
Free fall.
And driven down face first.
Going for a pin attempt. Stopping the ref's count there.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh, sit-out slam. Oh, look at this. Trapped now and just a sharp elbow.
And she's sent right into that corner.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
I have a feeling she has bad intentions for that chair.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a wet. Driven down in a fisherman buster.
Oh, cracking the kendo stick across the head.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
That's triple threats for you. You're going to get beat up along the way no matter what.
Into the barricade. Caught in a bad spot. Oh, my goodness.
Nasty shot, and now blood is flowing from Ripley's face.
What a double axe handle. Lyra Valkyria making it loud and clear for her opponent tonight.
Oh, moonsault. Incredible agility.
And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
And she reversed it.
And a clothesline. Back into the ring now.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Face first into the chair. Oh, my gosh, what impact. A running elbow drop.
Nia Jax and a leg drop. Thunderous leg drop.
Swinging the elbow to hook.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
There's the riptide. This could put a stop to Nia.
Two. And the kick out.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
Oh, going right into the pin. And gets the win, beating the odds in this triple threat.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley has returned and stepped right into title contention.
What else did you expect, Saxton? Liv Morgan has got to be very worried right now.
Rhea, I thought that was you. You weren't here last time, but now you are. And that means the damn space-time continuum is misbehaving again.
I cannot even begin to understand what you're on about now, Truth. I'm about to take the Women's World Championship and a few teeth from Liv Morgan, so I haven't got time to deal with this.
It's fine. Go ahead. Ask.
Ask what?
First Cody, now you. Everyone wants to use the time machine on this playthrough.
If you weren't mad, I'd hijack your time machine, drag us into the post-apocalyptic future, and rule the desert wasteland in my big rig as Queen of the Outback while you entertain me as my court jester.
That doesn't sound like much fun for me. Too much sand, and I hate going to court. So I'll pass. Either way, don't get any ideas. The time machine is most definitely made up and not a real thing. Got it?
Whatever, Truth. I'm focused on reality. which is me winning the Women's World Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Rhea Ripley is ready to rip apart Liv Morgan.
We know the history between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan goes all the way back to NXT, Corey.
And that's why Liv will do absolutely anything to prevent Rhea from winning the Women's World title.
This isn't going to be a title match. It's going to be an all-out battle. Liv Morgan is here, but probably wishes she was somewhere else.
Liv's been all over social media, insisting that the general managers want Rhea Ripley on Team WWE for Survivor Series so bad that they're all but putting in the fix for her to win.
Rhea had to get through Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria to get here. That's no easy road to walk. Can Liv hang on to her championship? We're about to find out.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
We see it there, the Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top in this match.
A symbol of dominance for the woman who possesses the coveted title.
The history between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley goes all the way back to NXT, and it's not pretty.
These women are like oil and water. They can't exist in the same place, and Liv is looking to send Rhea right back where she came from.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Treating the champ like a featherweight. This challenger has plenty of power.
Stomp to the leg.
Oh, headbutts.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Bam! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Stomping. Ouch.
The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
Constant pressure being put on by Ripley.
The Eradicator unleashing all of her fury on Liv Morgan.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
That's possibly the trigger for Morgan to battle her way back into this. Being placed onto the top rope. What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
And finally shoved off the top.
She escapes the attack.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
And she's taking another shot above the shoulders.
Over the knee right to the face.
All the momentum's against Morgan now.
Precision attacks courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley.
Oh, face buster.
Rhea Ripley
Going for the pin. Title on the line. And that's it. The champion is defeated.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley just defeated one of her greatest enemies to become Women's World Champion. Mommy's on top once again.
Mommy's always on top, Saxton.
Well, look who it is. The woman of the hour. What a coincidence running into you here.
The airport of the very city I'm challenging Bianca in tonight. Highly coincidental, punk. How goes the big mutiny?
You're right, Rhea. It's not a coincidence me being here. And mutiny is exactly what I want to talk to you about.
You know WWE wants me on their Survivor Series team.
And I want you to lead ours. You are the future of this business, and everyone knows it. Mutiny knows it. I know it. You've gone against the tide your whole career. You are the face of rebellion for millions of people. So join ours. Join us.
And declare myself mutiny while carrying both of WWE's Women's Championships? Talk about going against the tide. That would make waves.
You're damn right it would. Because you'd be carrying those two WWE belts into mutiny to challenge Io Sky for our NXT Women's Championship.
That's a pretty big bet you're making. What if I beat Io and take your title back to WWE? Your chances at Survivor Series drop to nil.
If there's one thing I'm confident of, it's that Rhea Ripley is not going to end up fighting for the machine.
All right. Make the match. I'll take care of business against Bianca, then we'll find out together if your confidence is warranted.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Rhea Ripley is here to collect another championship.
Rhea has been on an unstoppable tear since she came back, and I'm not sure anyone can stop her.
Well, Bianca Belair would beg to disagree with you, Saxton. She scratched and clawed to hang on to the WWE Women's Championship and isn't going to hand it to Rhea in a gift box.
It's almost time for Rhea Ripley to go for her second championship in a week. It's the EST trying to take down the brutality.
The thought of Rhea Ripley controlling both of WWE's Women's Championships makes me nervous. She hasn't said a thing about mutiny since she's been back.
Don't be paranoid, Saxton. This is an all-WWE match between two of the best to ever do it. Sit back and enjoy. When this match is over, one woman might be holding all the WWE gold.
Introducing the challenger. From Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent, from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. Rhea Ripley is attempting to win her second major WWE Championship in less than a week.
Well, I know the GMs want Rhea on WWE's Survivor Series team, but handing her every title under the sun seems like a recipe to blow up in all our faces.
Nobody's handing Rhea anything, Corey. She beat Liv after earning her shot, and Bianca isn't going down without a fight.
Now a series of vicious moves in the turnbuckle.
Stomps the challenger with a rabid attack. Will the champ find an answer? Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor. Ooh, man, what a hit. Lifts their opponent's legs and just lets them free fall.
Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
Yeah, Belair might be in even bigger trouble if she's not careful.
Being placed in the corner here.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah, on the throat in the corner.
Trying to get inside the champion's head, maybe put some cracks in the champ's confidence.
Thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling. Talk about rocking the jaw.
Ripley with an opening to go high.
Rhea Ripley can kill with a smile.
Taking flight. Diving body splash. Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Belair here.
Bianca here in a disheartening position.
Chair into the face buster. Ripley lined up Belair just perfectly there.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. Oh, the champ nearly kicks out.
She just will not go away.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Tied.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
And that's it. New champ. New champ.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
We've got ourselves a double women's champion. Rhea Ripley has done it.
What an incredible win over a valiant Bianca Belair. 2 championships in less than a week? Incredible.
Congratulations, Rhea. What an achievement.
To win the Women's World Championship and the WWE Women's Championship in the space of 4 days is nothing short of incredible.
I don't think anyone can question your dominance at this point, myself included.
That's so generous of you. Both of you. Really?
We were just wondering, now that you've accomplished your goal of getting right back to the top of the mountain.
Can we make the announcement that you have officially joined WWE's Survivor Series team?
There's just one more little thing I have to do.
And what's that?
I've got to make a quick trip down to Orlando.
What did he offer you?
The same thing you did. A championship match. So I'm going down to NXT Mutiny. I'm going to win their women's championship. And then once I have all the gold, I'll decide which lucky side gets to have me.
Are you for real? This is a betrayal.
It might be. Might not. You'll find out one way or another right after my match.
You can't just tell us now what you're going to do?
I don't even know yet. So you have to wait. Brutal, huh?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
It's the woman looking to hold all the gold, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea winning all 3 of the women's championships in less than a week would be an incredible achievement. But I don't like her doing it down here in NXT.
Last week, I said you were paranoid, Saxton, but I'm going to take it back. If Rhea beats Io tonight and goes to Mutiny, WWE will be in serious trouble at Survivor Series.
Rhea Ripley is attempting an unprecedented achievement, and she's doing it in NXT Mutiny.
One of the most dangerous competitors the women's division has ever seen, Io Sky.
Io's not happy with merely defeating your opponent. She wants to be the cause of their downward spiral.
Io was done waiting for her opportunity. Now she's slaying whoever crosses her path and taking all the accolades in the process. A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
Introducing the challenger, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And her opponent, from Tokyo, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky!
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested.
I got a bad feeling about this. If Rhea wins the NXT Women's Championship from Io, she will hold all the cards rolling into Survivor Series.
Isn't that a good thing? So as long as she's on Team WWE, Rhea will walk into Survivor Series as the most dominant woman on any brand.
If she's on Team WWE, Byron, rumors have been circulating all week that Rhea Ripley's loyalties are up for grabs. Not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Little psychological warfare at play here from the Nightmare.
On the top rope now. All right, we got it the first time. Let's give... from the top rope. Snapmare.
That was nasty. Taking flight.
Body splash. That has to knock all the wind out of you.
Stop after stop after stop.
Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Ripley has her sights set on her opponent now.
Sending her up on the top rope. Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing she needed.
That's possibly the trigger for Sky to battle her way back into this.
Looking for something big here.
Taking flight.
offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
Electric chair!
Oh, this is scary. Oh, an electric chair facebuster. Rhea knowing she has to pull out all the stops.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Rhea capitalizes there. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh! Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea with the riptide. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
And Ripley is stunned right now. So many opponents have fallen to that move, but not this one.
Oh, man. Ooh, sharp kick.
Oh, man. Ouch. The champ holding on by a thread.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
Looking to cinch in the prison.
In less than a week, Rhea Ripley has returned to WWE and won all 3 of the women's championships.
A historic accomplishment, Cole.
But what is Ripley doing now?
Incoming!
That almost took the referee's head off.
Wait a second. She's not thinking.
I think she is, Saxton.
Rhea Ripley's going to throw the WWE championships in the trash.
Or the NXT women's title.
We're about to find out which side she's on. Io just lost her title, and now it might end up in the trash.
What is Rhea Ripley going to do?
Yes! Rhea's Team WWE!
This pro-mutiny crowd can't believe it.
Hey, Io, it's time to go garbage picking.
Rhea's statement tonight has changed the odds for Survivor Series in WWE's favor.
You had us pretty nervous for a minute there, Rhea.
We weren't sure which way you were going to land.
When you were holding the belts over the trash can, I definitely felt like you might go the other way.
You wanna know a secret? Me too. I didn't decide until I decided. I enjoy living every moment like a choose-your-own adventure.
Does that mean we should be worried about your loyalty?
Absolutely not. I've committed to you in WWE now. Once you have my word, it's my bond.
Speaking of people keeping their word, Mutiny is not. They're refusing to recognize your title win against Io Sky.
Whatever. If they want to play make-believe, they can keep their worthless championship.
It's ridiculous. The entire world saw you beat Io.
And the entire world is going to see us beat Mutiny together at Survivor Series. The only question is, what's next?
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
I'm in.
I already embarrassed one of their champions. Might as well make it 2 more. But no need to let Punk know about our alliance, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he won't. Let's go win those Unity titles.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Hopefully friendly. As long as you get the 2 of us a shot at those Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. If Punk controls the present, the future looks bleak. I've seen enough to know we need to act now. We're here to change the course and ensure a better tomorrow by claiming those titles before Survivor Series.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What is it going to take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Trying to sap our strength? He's just delaying the inevitable. Every moment on this timeline is a step towards our victory.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Good. We're not here to play it safe. We're here to dominate.
Set it up.